Welcome back, guys, to our recap show of the U.S. Open. I'm Paul Scott with my good friend Matt. How you doing, Matt?
Yeah, hey, I'm doing great, Paul. Thanks. Listen, we want to give a shout out to everyone who played this weekend. Thank you so much for playing again in our tournament. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Paul, for organizing and communicating everything. And we had a great time. Let's talk about our winner.
Yeah, we have a great show for you guys tonight. Our winner, Joel Rodriguez, the man from Chicago, playing in his third tournament, winning for the first time. I mean, he did a great job.
And
let's see what we have here, Matt. Do we by chance have the winner, Joel Rodriguez? Joel, how are you tonight, my friend?
I'm doing great. I am super excited. I've been celebrating since yesterday. Has been nonstop. Me getting phone calls, responding to texts. So very excited to be here and be part of your program and show that you guys are having here.
Yeah, congratulations, man. Great job.
Thank you.
Congrats, Joel. So, Joel, I just want you to give the viewers, how did you pick your team?
You know what? I've been wanting to get like power guys, and I tried to do a different strategy this tournament. Last time I went with the last option of picking 4 players. So I have a theory in my head that maybe we leave it for another show, but I tried to do implement that one, and I did a little bit of research on the course. So I wanted power hitters. I wanted players who were ranked top 10. And so, yes, that's how I picked them. That was my number one criteria. Number two, they need to dress nice. And so I had those 2 guys.
So next time, are you going maybe with a guy named Ian Poulter?
I might, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us, Joel. Any final words for the viewers before you say goodnight for us?
Yeah, I was actually expecting like either a belt, a crown, a trophy, either introduction music. I mean, it's the champion. Come on, guys.
Well, I mean, maybe I can call up Burger King to see if they have your crown ready for you. You can go and pick that up tonight.
I actually have one really close, so I might stop by. Thank you guys.
Okay.
Very good.
Great job, Joel. Great job again. Look forward to the next time.
Thank you.
Great job. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Great. It was great. Great to meet him. Congrats.
Wow.
And, he was the only person all week to pick Bryson DeChambeau, which I feel like we've seen him a lot the past few tournaments, but since he didn't quite do so well at the PGA, people dropped him. And but not Joel.
Yeah, I was going to say, Matt, he was also ranked 9th. So, a lot of people may look at that number and like the last guy on that tier 1, and they're like, maybe I should stay away from him. Yeah. But Joel was brave enough to pick the power guy who dresses nice.
Yeah, very cool.
So, okay, Matt, our next segment here I want to talk about here is I want to talk about people who maybe tanked on Sunday. Is there anyone who may come to mind?
Well, I mean, do we need to talk about your mother's performance?
Oh, right, my mother. So Becky Scott kind of tanked under pressure. Matt, she was so excited. She was telling me, Paul, I want to be on the podcast. I'm excited to win. Yeah. I want to talk to you and Matt and tell you how I beat you guys. But you know what, Matt? Her best player shot a 75 on Sunday, and you just can't do that to be on the podcast.
Folded like a bad lawn chair.
Ooh, and Joel, I guess his golfers, he must have been texting him Saturday night, getting Bryson really pumped up. Say, do one more set, do one more leg squat, and I guess that got the job done for him.
Yep. We also had a great crew that started on top. Taylor Smith came out, took a 5-under from JT and started off hot. And then also all the people who had Patrick Reed started off hot. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all they did was continue to slip down the leaderboard. They just couldn't hold it.
Yeah. Matt, why don't you tell us about our next award we got?
Yeah, so we're giving out a brand new award this weekend. It's called the 3-Putt Award for the person who came in last place. So the first winner of our 3-putt award is our very own Steve Thomas Sr. Thanks for playing this time. You know, you make the bottom of the leaderboard interesting now that we're trying not to be at the very bottom. Steve, you had John Rahm, Adam Scott, Jason Day, and Phil Mickelson. Looks like a good team with big names, but Paul, how did they work out for him?
Did not work out very well, but he's not the only one. For those of you who remember the prediction show, I did think that Adam Scott was actually going to maybe be the contender besides Xander. I said possibly win, which didn't happen. So maybe Steve was like listening to me or something on why he had Adam. I don't know.
Yeah.
But let's get into our predictions here real quick, Matt. I had Xander and Adam Scott, which Adam Scott, as we just mentioned, fell off here. Xander's just playing great, and what I heard today, his worst finish in a U.S. Open is tied for 6th, which is just crazy to me. And He was right there all weekend, very consistent. Why don't you tell us about the guy you predicted, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I had JT at the time that we did our preview show. No one had picked him, but Taylor Smith was the only person to have JT. And he started off with that 5 under. I was feeling pretty good about my prediction, but man, Friday crushed him, and Saturday broke him to where he had nothing left. But it was real exciting on Thursday for my prediction. But you know, it's difficult to predict the winner. So many good golfers in the game right now. That's just where we're at.
Yeah, and I mean that course was just playing so rough. So I mean, you weren't the only one. Only one. Bryson was the only guy on Sunday to shoot under par, which is just crazy.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him. Paul, let's talk about our next championship challenge here coming up.
Yeah, so our next one is going to start on November 12th. It's the Masters. Our next 2 are actually going to be 2 Masters champions, but I think, Matt, they're going to be a little different. One's going to be in November, one's going to be in April. So the next one, I'm going to do a quick preview. It's apparently going to be a lot colder, right, in November. I think it's going to play a little longer, maybe soft greens, but they're comparing it to possibly 2007 when a short guy, Zach Johnson, was able to play this course in +1, kind of outlast the field, and won the tournament. When a lot of times we see some of these other guys, Bubba, Tiger, guys who can kind of pound the ball pretty far win it. But it could be a little different this time. So make sure you guys do your research out there, maybe what the weather's like, what type of players you want to pick before you pick them.
Yeah, I wonder if different weather conditions or course conditions are going to help people who really know the course, or if it's going to level the playing field. We'll see. Fun fact about the Masters, Daniel Berger, currently ranked 13 in the world. He's been on a tear the past few months since we're back from quarantine, but he's not even in the Masters field. He didn't qualify when they were originally going to have it, so he's not going to be there. As to this point, we'll see if they change that decision.
Yeah, I mean, it is up to the Masters committee to see if they do a special invitation, but what I'm hearing is they just may not do it. They may not want to set a precedence this late in the year to do that, so something to watch.
Paul, I don't know about you, but I want to see him in there. He's playing great golf.
I do too.
That's the best.
I do too. Maybe he'll be paired with your friend Lee Westwood, and we'll have a great pairing.
For any of you out there, never pick Lee Westwood on your team. We will never keep the scores here on this fantasy challenge ever.
Now that you said that, I bet you my sister Julia Scott will pick Lee Westwood along with her good friend Kira Detch Offie Barnrat, just to spite you, Matt.
We'll see, but there's going to be an asterisk next to any Lee Westwoods this year. So very cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us for this podcast. It's been a blast. We can't wait until the Masters Challenge. And close this out, Paul.
Yeah, thank you guys again. Can't wait to see you guys in November. We'll do it again. Do your research, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.